with some Slay Spire 2. I haven't streamed for a couple weeks, so I've been playing Slay Spire 2 and the Bazaar off stream. I might stream the Bazaar later tonight, we'll see. So right off the bat, I'm leaning towards scroll boxes or the poultice. Scroll boxes is better now on the beta branch. Doesn't cost gold anymore. Pretty tempting. Like go up the middle here. Then you have an option between an elite and a fire here. Otherwise, you got some more fires and elites up ahead. Possibly a 3 elite route. I think. Actually, no, huh? If you take this first elite, you're not taking 2 more elites. So I could see going this route. Right, if I'm going that route, probably pick scroll boxes, have a slightly stronger start. Hopefully get 3 solid cards to pick from. The boss is Phantom, so you keep that in mind. Okay, I'm gonna go scroll boxes. I think it's better than the poultice. The poultice is a pretty bad downside, and it's a bit RNG heavy like this. Poke, Defy, Countdown. Countdown's decent for the boss. Don't have no escape here with no other Doom in the pack. Vote and Dream Power aren't bad than 4-1 though. I think I'm going with this though. Defy is just really good. Poke is solid early. Countdown's pretty good for elites and bosses, right? So. So I'll probably go these 2 fights and then make a decision. It's not like we have to go to this shop though. We could go this route instead, right? Is that better? I don't really love shop with only like 130 gold or so. Maybe this left path is better. I wanted to take the early elite, but Is this deck strong enough to take an early elite? Based upon right now, if we go to shop. I was like, kind of miss you can go 3 elites in this path, but 2 of them are before the chest, so I don't really love that path. I think I'm gonna go to the shop, like I plan to, and then we'll make a decision between the elite and maybe heading left and heading to the fire. Okay, countdown's solid to get turn 1 here. He's already dying to Doom, and we can't kill him with strike, so. Waiting towards Debilitate here. Debilitate does 10 damage, and it makes our Defy really powerful. The other 2 are like okay. Fetch is kind of like Flash of Steel. It's like some free damage, but Debilitate's pretty good, so. Do I use the Liquid Bronze here? It would make it so Debilitate would one-shot this guy. Make it so I think Unleash would one-shot him as well. I don't think it's worth it. Right, it's pretty good in some of the elites. Okay, he got the countdown. Like debilitate, strike left, and like poke right, maybe? Definitely poke this guy. I think we even strike him, because sure he's gonna die, but the striking is basically like blocking. He doesn't get the attack in. Just take 7, not great for second floor. That should be all the damage we take though, right? Draw like any block here. No potion. Another defy. Snap or a wisp. Wisp is fine, but we have like a free card already, no draw. We don't really have much usage for this wisp at the moment. Defy, we have to debilitate. This is kind of underwhelming damage. It's mostly here for utility, so... And there's like nothing worth retaining at the moment. Like maybe debilitate, that's about it. So I think we should go with second defy here. Alright, didn't need to do the second defy, but I didn't want to keep them in the deck. This fight's gonna last a few turns. Draw the fire too, hopefully. Might as well just defend. He'll just die to Doom next turn, or we can kill him. Well, Haunt, Fear, Parse. I feel like I'm fine with Fear. It's like the ethereal package we got going on right now. Fits with debilitate. Haunt, we have 0 souls right now in the deck. 0 soul generation, so yeah. Latin on sale still isn't that tempting, I think. Could take a production. Production or borrow time. They're doing similar jobs. I feel like the production is just better, except for the fact that it exhausts. But take like a production or just like move a strike or defend at this point. Defense are looking pretty bad with 2 defies in the deck. But I know like Necrobind is more defensive oriented character, so I can still see moving a strike here. Is Flat never worth it because we have a poke in the deck? Right? So it's like free a decent portion of time. With poke and unleash, right? Maybe we take this and just remove strike. It's fine. We definitely go here, right? Because then we get some information about the elite. Do we? Or are we strong enough to take the elite with the question mark? Even if the question mark doesn't give us power. I think we're strong enough to take the elite at this point, so let's go to question mark. Don't love advanced hallways at this point anyway. Sword of Stone. Don't love losing HP for gold here, because the shop's pretty far away and we don't have a lot of gold anyway. Even with this, we probably go to the shop, so get the Sword of Stone. Okay, then we pop the liquid bronze here, right? Did we also pop this acid turn 1? Right now, if we defy, defend, we full block. If we defy, defend, strike, we take 1, I think, so. Alright, we're taking 2. So, I think we just strike, let the liquid bronze do most of the work here. Definitely unleash here, right? Like 3 block versus 12 damage. Yeah, not getting an Osity attack with the flatten's a little unfortunate, but So right now if we fear, strike, defend, we're taking 12. So do we pop the acid here? Probably, right? Because the fight's not even that close to over even with fear strike. Then you can't bone charge and flatten because the bone charge kills Asti. So do we just like fear, bone charge, strike? I guess. Yeah. Yeah. So you can't use it. Just countdown because we're full blocked. Sentry mode's not very that helpful. It's like double defy, debilitate, I guess. No, we can kill, right? Double strike, debilitate, just exact kill. Okay. Bronze skills helped a lot there. Shroud kind of turns our countdown into a metallicize, but this is a pretty bad shroud because we have no other doom outside of countdown. We take another fear. I'd rather upgrade the fear than take a second one personally, but do we have to? I mean, taking this fear like kind of opens up stuff like Banshee's Cry, right? Having like 4 theory cards could make that a lot better. Pick up. I think we take it. Yeah. Do we use this powder demise in this fight? I don't think it's really necessary. He's already like a quarter dead. We're only taking like 4 here, I think. Yeah, so not too bad. 5 should help us out a lot in this fight. Definitely defend over poke, right? Yeah, let's save Aussie HP. Can do 6 damage. Okay, that was pretty clean. We didn't use the potion, only took a few. Wisp or Reap. Without these fears being upgraded, the Reap's really not amazing because you can't really get down with vulnerable very often. Basically never right now because fears 1 energy, Reap's 3, and all you have is 3 energy, so. Do we take a Wisp? Lets our ethereal cards not go away as often as well because we have energy to play them. I think Wisp is like fine here. Snap. Snap is something because of flatten, right? But it's just kind of weird with like half our deck being ethereal. Can't retain those cards anyway, so. Wisp. Now do we go this left route? 2 fires, elite, fire. What do we have to upgrade right now? Like bodyguard. I'm personally a fan of bodyguard upgrade. I think bodyguard plays like the whole run. Typically on my Necrobinder runs. Upgrade Wisp, upgrade Debilitate. Debilitate's actually a pretty good upgrade, right? They nerfed it to only 2 turns, and it upgrades to 3 turns of the debuff. It makes a big difference. Did we get like upgrade Debilitate and like a Fear maybe? And Bodyguard maybe in the 3rd fire. We're lucky. Okay, let's upgrade Debilitate. We upgrade Fear at this fire, right? The 5 is also a lot worse upgrade than it was when the game released. It used to go to 2 week. This upgrade is okay for the boss, but we need to make that upgrade. I think we do it later. Okay. Do we pop the power demise here? Probably not, right? Definitely better in other elites. And the boss as well. fine. Do we count down or do we fear? I think we have to fear because it's also ethereal, right? And it's our upgrade fear. Okay. Strike setting for 6. I think we fear this guy. Then he'll be within 2 strike range, right? We never put the power demise on one of the little guys, right? So drawing mostly defense here. It's kind of lame, but I don't think this is gonna do anything in the redraw if we make it to the redraw. So just use for letter opener. Seems fine. Okay, fear. Strike is 17, so we probably just kill this guy, right? Bodyguard, defend are like identical here. As far as I can tell, I don't see anything that makes it any different here, so. Take 6, not the greatest, but. Okay, he should just be dead next turn, so. Okay, this fight wasn't too bad. Friendship, calcifying, negative pulse. Usually, I'm a fan of friendship on Necrobinder, but kind of like mediocre here, right? Because we're mostly physical damage with fears and debilitation and such. Do we ever take a calcify off our unleash, our poke, and our flatten? I feel like this is one of my least taking cards on Necrobinder. To me, the number's really low, and yeah, like I don't tend to go off the attack builds. Do we take a negative pulse? Technically, we have some doom with the countdown, and it is just kind of like a defend plus, right? It's same block and has an additional effect, so. Calcify is some scaling technically, but it's just very lame scaling. I think we take this negative pulse. Go here. We smith a fear, smith a negative pulse, smith a bodyguard. I feel like we smith something, but I can see smithing bodyguard. Basically like a barricaded defend that also increases your damage because of unleash, so I feel like this upgrade's pretty vital. Go here, and then hopefully we survive this fight with enough HP to head into delete, right? Could like fear, defend, defend. Fear, defend, defend. Actually, there's no reason for a second defense, so it's just like fear, defend, countdown. He's fine, get the pocket watch. The only reason to wisp defend is for letter opener. I don't really know if that's worth it or not. I'll just do this and plan maybe using explosive ampule next turn if I need to. Okay, let's see. Lots of options here, so we could like debilitate left, almost one-shots him. Debilitate left, then like fear left, and defy the right guy. Seems fine. We do that. We're blocking for 7. He's coming in for 9, so Aussie dies, but we don't take any damage. So I don't think it's worth using the potion here. The potion basically just saves us a little bit of Aussie health because we get the bodyguard. He will be fine with the pocket watch, right? Pocket watch gives us a lot better cards to choose from each turn, so. Okay, like, go in this turn, or do we just do something silly like defy, unleash, and just take the pocket watch? think it's just like unleash, poke, flatten, take the pocket watch maybe. Drawing no fears here is kind of lame. Drawing defies are kind of lame as well because he's not attacking. Could do 12 damage or take pocket watch. I think I prefer taking the pocket watch. Because he's just on a timer with the countdown in play, right? So bodyguard, defend, defend. Kill him next turn, hopefully. Or fear, debilitate. Fear just kills, right? 8. Yeah, it's pretty easily killed actually. Yeah, like 12 damage overkill. Scythe. I think I'm fine with a scythe this early. Synergizes a little bit with the pocket watch, I guess, because it's an expensive card. Synergizes with the wisp, it's an expensive card. And just getting it this early, it's gonna do a lot of damage by the end of the run, probably. Yeah, I think we popped the power demise in this fight, right? Should last at least 3 or 4 turns, so. Debilitate, strike. Let the defies go, I guess. He's not vulnerable, so there's no reason to debilitate first, right? So. Do we go in this turn, break pocket watch? I think so, right? Scythe, unleash, flatten. Yeah, I think we need to flatten, so that's fine. Afterlife, like, fine, right? Could use a little more summon. I don't mind it. I think exhausting is almost beneficial. Like, we don't really want to redraw this late in the game, but fine for now. Do we upgrade the countdown? Upgrading Unleash is kind of weird. I mean, we do play a good amount, so 3 damage does stack up over time, but I feel like this is one of the lamest upgrades in the game, personally. Like, they upgraded so it scales by 4, scaling by 5, it's like, meh. If it's scaled by 6, I think maybe I'd upgrade this on occasion. Do we need to rest is a question. I don't think so with the Gorgay, with the Pocket Watch. I think we just upgrade Fear or Negative Pulse probably. Or I could see Countdown as well. Yeah, Countdown. Yeah, I can see it. Because boss battle should last a decent amount of time, so. Definitely no break pocket watch for poke, right? Get 1 slippery stack off. We should have popped this earlier, but. Okay, full blocking the first 2 turns, pretty good. We bomb deck to defy, dang. Like countdown, afterlife bodyguard, initial instinct. Yeah. Hit pocket watch again, take 12, dang. Okay, like scythe, defy. I probably want to save the scythe, so probably just like defy, strike. Get some slippery stacks off. Just bodyguard. I don't think we even poke here. Poke has become like next to useless with this pocket watch. So I'm just trying to pocket watch every turn, right? That's fine. Down to 1 slippery stack, right? Getting a decent bit of damage there. Could strike and poke, break pocket watch. Is that worth it? I don't think so. Okay. Okay, full blocking exactly. It's pretty good. Okay, we need to scale this other scythe. Rattle plus. We do a little bit Aussie attack, but I don't think that's the long-term game plan. Like, did we get any in the Pandora's box? No. I think the game plan is basically just play a bunch of ethereal cards, get a Banshee's Cry, or get the card that does damage for every ethereal card you played. I don't think any of these are really needed. And this is like okay, right? Because it's upgraded. Like the dream is like you pocket watch, draw like 2 or 3 other Aussie attacks, and then that's just for like 27 or 36 or something, but I don't feel like that's a realistic expectation. Okay, Lethality Scythe doesn't quite kill right. Doing 37. Guess we can kill the right guy. Putrefy Scythe. It's like worse than killing this guy with Lethality Scythe, I think, so. You can never kill the left guy, right? Like Putrefy Scythe, you're out of energy. He has like 9 HP left, so. Taking 11 though. Okay, full blocking that, so he stuns himself. I feel like there's only so much longer we can count on Pocket Watch, because I feel like of all the characters, at least the way I play, I think, Necrobinder spams the most of my cards. I tend to build like Souls decks. Shroud seems pretty cool with Reaper Form, but I don't know how often we're getting Reaper Form down in like normal and elite fights. Basically only getting it down like boss fights, I think, so. Otherwise we just have Countdown and Negative Pulse. It's kind of mediocre. Do they get Capture Spirit though? Weird synergy with the, or counter synergy with the Pocket Watch, but like I just mentioned, we can only rely on that so long, right? So we take this. Swift 2 on any of our 5 powers. Probably Swift 2 on like Countdown or Spirit Bash. Spirit Bash would be nice to draw some ethereal cards with it. To be very likely to at least draw some, so. Sharp or Nimble? We don't really have any multi-hitting cards, right? So Sharp doesn't really do much. Nimble would go on like Negative Pulse or Undeath. Undeath having Nimble is kind of cool. Because it generates, like, duplicates itself. So, each duplicate version getting more blocks, not bad. I think we, oop, I clicked the wrong one. Sharp 2. For some reason I thought I was pressing Swift. Do it on, Latin or Fear? Probably Fear. Fine. Playing like a goofball here. Like Defy, Scythe. Or Putrefy Scythe. Maybe Defy Scythe. Putrefy is a little more damage, but prefer not to take damage here. Okay, Sentry Mode, Lethality. And Poke, I guess. Take the Pocket Watch again. Using a Defy is kind of lame, but oh well. Oh, should have played Spirit of Ash first. Okay. He takes 1, not so bad. Okay, he didn't take a ton in that battle at least. Dirge, Grave Warden, Wisp. I think I'll take a Dirge. Right? Souls and Summon for 1 card. Not bad. Membership card. So we'd effectively have 176 gold afterwards. So it's like a 90 gold loss right at the moment to double our gold in the future. I think we do that. Right? Then we get for Bagger Prep or Delay. Delay has some really powerful Pocket Watch synergy, right? You delay, you get extra energy and extra draw for next turn, so you can break Pocket Watch and just go nuts next turn. Kind of like the Bagger Prep though. Card draw is kind of king in this game. We don't have the fish. We can't grab this and Bagger Prep, unfortunately, so. Red bag prep. Do I ever need to rest here? It's a fire right after the delete, so I don't think so, but... What's even worth smithing here? Like, dirge or putrefied, maybe? Or lethality. Yeah, I can see the lethality being worth it. We're like an ethereal physical deck. So... probably sticking along the lethality lines. Just like reperform poke, maybe? Or just like countdown scythe poke? Countdown doesn't really do much in this battle. Problem. Reperform doesn't really do that much either. I mean, it gets this guy dead a little quicker, but... I think we just, scythe. Do that. Like as much damage as we can turn one. Still get Pocket Watch. We're bringing Pocket Watch here, so... Pocket Watch by 1. A little sad. Take 4. Worst. Do I just end turn, lose the fear, get Pocket Watch again? I think so. I'd be overly relying on Pocket Watch here. Like... Fear, the main guy, negative pulse, Reeve, yeah. Not great. Most I can block for here is like negative pulse into dirge. Does also give me Pocket Watch, but with more ethereal cards to play, I can't get a little bit blocked with the Spirit Bash. I think we just dirge, right? Taking a bunch here. Taking 18, dang. His hand does not look great. Does like debilitate poke nearly kill him already? I think so, right? 31. You lose the lethality from this, so this will deal like 12, I think. Like, I think we can kill him. It's just, I think he gets the attack off because he dies from Doom. Oh, no, we also have a Reeve in hand, so I think he's dead, right? So. Yeah. Somehow I missed a Reeve there for a second. Okay. Evoke's pretty good with Pocket Watch as well. Okay. So like Afterlife and turn, or just invoke? Plan on getting a big turn next turn. Maybe we invoke. Actually, debilitate could be worth it, right? Let's not play too quick. Debilitate like full blocks this turn. Next turn will be super weak, super vuln. Yeah. Definitely no dirge. Just break Pocket Watch for no reason. Okay, like Scythe. Scythe and Undeath. Negative Pulse maybe? Definitely do this and this, right? We're already full blocking, so is it negative pulse or is it just like Reeve or Bodyguard? Could even be Capture Spirit. Getting some souls in drop out with this guy's days is pretty good, but this is 18 damage and a soul. I think I like that. I think Pocket Watch will carry this fight when it comes to dazed. Yeah, just take the Pocket Watch, right? Nearly dead. I don't think Countdown's worth it. Does like guarantee dies next turn, but also we could just die next turn if we don't draw a kill. So, yeah. Hopefully we draw Fear. If we draw a Poke, we have to pop the potion, I think. No, we had Lethality, so we didn't need to. But Haunt, Fear plus Reeve. Is a Haunt ever worth it here? We have a Reeve, we have a Dirge, and a Capture Spirit. This is a little bit like scaling, where we see like some damage payoff for putting all these souls. I can take this. Fear plus is a little tempting, but I don't think we need a third Fear. Right, so go here, rest. Seems fine. I think we just take the gold right off the top. I don't want to click this multiple times with no shop in the act, so. Okay. Like Lethality, Invoke, Bodyguards, what I'm leaning towards. Probably pop the Potion Binding as well to just block a bunch this turn. Right. Definitely no Dirge. If we had Chemex, it'd be worth considering, but we don't. Definitely got Break Pocket Watch here, right? With 6 energy. And this hand, yeah. Do you pop the Strength Potion for this fight? Hey, doubling the debuffs put on them is pretty nice. I think we just attack middle. The question is, do we pop the Strength Potion? This fight might be more of a threat than the boss, even. No reason to Wisp, right? Is it even good in the redraw? Maybe if we Pocket Watched in turn before, so sure, I'll keep it around. Doesn't proc Letter Opener or anything, so it's not worth using here. Taking 10. Okay, like Unleash here. Scythe hits for 32, which is a little unfortunate. So 38 is what we have. Are we just dead? 27. We have no block in hand. No weaken or anything in hand. No way to kill, right? Like, Scythe Poke is 38. No souls for random damage. Wow. I guess the wash streak continues. Alright, on to defect. This might be my last run today. We'll see. I like to end on the end of the rotation defect, so. Okay. Cursed Pearls. Typically pretty good if you can get an early shop, so. How's this path look? Fire right after Elite. To a Force Elite right after. Second shop available. Probably not going there, but probably would want to go this way or this way. 4 elites is a little ambitious. If we're not going that path with the gold, then what path are we going? Like this far right path. We also take 4 elites. That's 4 elites without fire though, so that, yeah, well, early fire, but yeah, 1 fire, 4 elites, that doesn't seem realistic either. So what's it? Can we like pivot out stuff at this point? Not really. Because you want to take this elite, you're forced to the second one. The third and fourth one are avoidable. I think we go here with the gold, right? And the boss is the kin, so you keep that in mind. Yeah, definitely do that. I think we dual cast here over strike, right? But should be short enough. Like the next dual cast draw is just kill, so. Okay, nice. Barrage, turbo. Not thrilled by any of these really. Could see taking barrage is just a lot more potential than a strike, right? Decent upgrade. Hologram, just hologram at 4-1's kind of weird because all you have to bring back is like zap and dual cast really. Maybe a defend on occasion, but. Okay, take 1, not too bad. Okay, just need to draw 2 strikes or dual cast here. Okay, haven't taken too much in the first 2 fights considering we took the curse. Tempest, Uproar, Beam Cell. I feel like I'm fine with the Tempest. Pretty good upgrade as well. Other 2 are just like okay. Okay, both lightning hitting him is pretty lucky, I think. Now we can kill him with 1 strike, right? So. Dual cast Tempest, is that kill? 16 plus 9, 25, yeah. Nice. Word fire. Synchronize. Synchronize is not bad, but it's just a little weird with no other orb types than lightning right now. Do we ever take a scavenge or a hologram? I don't know. Synchronize is like okay if you have 1 orb type. Not like amazing. This would mostly be taken for the future because you should have more orb types down the line. I would click like almost any frost generation card I think here, so. Sure. Okay. Shockwave. Vested Popper, Strike Dummy. We can afford all 3, right? Yeah. That's the best thing we can do here. Feral and Beam Cell together. It's like okay. Lean towards Shockwave, Strike Dummy, Festive Popper. We're still playing strikes a lot right now. Right? Although we have better than strike, like Tempest and Barrage damage wise, so. Strike Dummy's not bad for its price right now. And this is just a little bit front load damage as well. Take like a Shockwave because it's just good utility. Good for multi-enemy fights as well. Then we can take a Attack Potion or Swift Potion or a Beam Cell. I'm leaning towards Attack Potion. We're still kind of lacking damage, right? We have a Barrage and a Shockwave. That's about it. So this can hopefully help us take the elite. Barrage being a lot worse than Strike, Will said. Okay. Sweep Beam, Lightning Rod, Cool-Headed. I like Sweep Beam is what I'm leaning towards. But I guess taking Cool-Headed with the Synchronize. Could use some Draw. And obviously could use the first Frost, right? This is a very good common card. Also a decent upgrade as well, so. Sharp or Nimble. Like Sharp on Barrage. Nimble, weirdly, goes on like nothing other than Defend, so it's basically just Sharp on Barrage. Like our only option, pretty much. Or you put like Sharp or Nimble on that Strike or Defend, which is weird. Definitely go for the Elite, right? 2 potions, got Fire Red after, so. Okay, like Shockwave Zap, I guess, sure. Strike's rating for 13, that's interesting. I think we pop the attack potion here. Right now we like defend strike. We're taking 11. If we get either a kill, I think which is unlikely, or just like some way to block maybe. All for 1, can grab back nothing. Momentum Strike's not bad. Hope we 0 next time we draw. Beam Cell is like 20 something damage here. Double or triple strike. I think we just take Momentum Strike. It's good on the redraw. We're about to reshuffle, so. Also got the strike dummy effect, right? So hitting even harder than normal. So Fortifier can block for 10 here. Seems worth it, right? Wow. He survived on 2 HP. At least we only took 1, but... Pair, that's cool. Last work, FTL, Turbo. Turbo works pretty well with the Tempest, with the Cool-Headed, with the Shockwave. Last work and FTL. FTL is, I'm usually very happy to see it early on, but... Don't know if we need the little bit of chip damage it provides right now. I think I prefer this Turbo or Glass work. We're pretty good at multi-enemy fights because of Shockwave, so I don't know how needed this Glass work is. Another good consideration is the Synchronize makes Glass work a little more appealing. You get like 4 or 6 focus more often with this. I think Turbo just has too much potential in the long run, and it's not bad for now, especially if we upgrade to Cool-Headed, so. Definitely smithing here, right? So, Smith Shockwave, Smith Tempest, Smith Turbo, Smith Cool-Headed. Turbo is probably the worst of the 4. I think the upgrades on the Cool-Headed, the Shockwave upgrade is really not needed right now, right? Most fights aren't lasting more than like 3 or 4 turns, so. Okay. Like Synchronize, Strike, Barrage. I think we don't even dual cast because we just want to keep this lightning around. Like Cool-Headed. Shockwave, I suppose. Taking 10. Unfortunate. Should hopefully be able to split them this next turn. We just need like 1 damage. Okay. What the heck is that draw? There's 5 infections in the draw, probably drew 4 of them. taking 17 this turn. Wow. Drop how it looks like. Should be fine next turn. If we Tempest, it's 14 damage, right? That. Black Cannon. We don't create any statuses, huh? Weird rare card to get here. We just take a Glasswork. I mean, I was contemplating it before, so. Okay, this guy's 2 HP, so like, should be dead next turn, I imagine. Glasswork, please. These outer guys are dead. Might as well turbo though. Like get the strike off. Cold Snap, Boot Sequence, probably not Rocket Punch. Not creating any statuses, so I think I'm fine with Cold Snap. Right, Boot Sequence is kind of cool, but I think we need more Frost. This is a sad turn 1, huh? Making 19. Like defend, cold snap, zap. Could defend, zap, strike, and then just pop the potion. Yeah, I think that's better. We can kill next turn. Otherwise we might be dead. Shockwave, Barrage, does that kill? 30 plus 9, yeah. Whoop. Pretty happy with the whoop, I think, so. Probably not taking this next elite, huh? Nothing that saves block, like sturdy clamps, that's a pretty lame turn 1 draw. Take 3, not too bad. Fight's just starting though. Like defend barrage right, I guess. Take 8. What the heck? I hope he's dead this turn at least. Yeah. We have another fight to go to. Oh, this is a pretty tough fight. Okay, decent turn 1. So like Tempest. Strike, Tempest, does that kill? 26 plus 6, so 32. So we're slightly off for killing right now, right? This is just Tempest kill actually. It evokes the glass, which is 6 plus like 9. It's not even close actually. Okay. Well, we made it to the boss, I guess, but don't love my odds into the boss. Yeah, obviously you have to rest here. No Pantograph or anything to save us. Okay, take one, turn one, it's not the worst. Taking a punch here, turn two. Yeah, 12. Taking two this turn, it's not too bad, I guess. Okay, it's one-on-one now. I like that turn. Bend, defense, strike, boss, I guess. I thought about using the potion, but I think this isn't a big deal right now, so. Survive with the 4 HP? Yeah. Survive with 1 HP? Wow, we got out of the boss with 1 HP. Wasn't really expecting to survive. It's like a Helix drill with like turbo and such. Sometimes we spend 4 or 5 energy, even 6 energy if the turbo's upgraded. Major like Tempest or something. It's fine, I think. It's a pretty good upgrade as well, right? I think there's like 5, right? Per energy. Yeah. Radiant Pearl, basically like a super turbo. Turbo that retains. Don't think we need energy that bad right now. Sandcastle with 8 strikes defends. Blast defense, I mean. Don't love the Sandcastle. Want to upgrade Loop, Shockwave, Helix Drill, Tempest, Barrage, Synchronize mostly. Synchronize is not that important. These two, that dual cast will be fine as well. So do we just take the quad cast? Pretty good upgrade as well. Like 4 evokes for 0 energy. Pretty good. Seems pretty good to me. Go far right because there's a shop. Choose between Elite and the Fire. Otherwise, next shop is like here or here. Don't love that. We could like avoid weights entirely, go like this way. Go to another shop possibly, or just take like 1 late Elite. Yeah, I think far right makes sense. Take 2, not too bad. Wait, these are from scaling before the end of the before the end of the act, right? Could have thought about Synchronize there with the yeah, with the quadcast, probably would have killed. Refract, Turbo. Refract is upgraded. It's a lot of damage. Like 24 single target and 2 glass. I like that. Okay, pretty good turn 1. Ooh, Glacier. An actual block card. Doesn't seem like much in the form of scaling offered, but Centennial Puzzle. Subroutine is weird because what we have 1 power. We'll take like Centennial Puzzle, like charge battery, strike removal. Can't afford all that, but maybe just like Centennial Puzzle, strike removal. Yeah. Solves our consistency issues a little bit. The removal plus Centennial Puzzle, right? Ball lightning, cool-headed. Probably just a cool-headed here, right? Yeah. Skill plus for 10 max HP. Chance attack with vigorous. So that on barrage would be really good, but it's very sharp. Ooh, on Helix Drill could be pretty good though. Goes from 3 to 11 the first time you play it. Even on Refract would be consideration if we didn't have the Helix Drill, I think. So let's do that. I think just kind of owns the first time you play it for combat. Are we feeling strong enough to take 3 elites? Like go this path? Third elite's avoidable. I mean, second one is, I suppose, but you have to go to the shop with like no gold, so I think we're strong enough. 2 potions. Probably about the skill potion here because I kind of want to play Refract. Hopefully the skill potion gets me energy or draw or something. Or just like a bunch of block even. Double energy. Double energy lets us play like defend Refract. Voltaic doesn't really do much right now. Compact's kind of lame, but no statuses in hand, so. Oh wait, the double energy is free actually, so I was counting for it being 1 energy, but we got off a skill potion, so. Okay, take 3. Not so bad. This is doing 15. So probably like hit here. Here. Okay, good turn. Rigo pillow, capacitor. Capacitor, some scaling I was looking for, right? Probably prefer a modded or something, but I don't think I could afford to pass up on that. Powdered demise. I think that's burn stable serum. I can't really think of many cards that retaining would be that important for us. A little late in the potion belt. Like cool-headed, shockwave. Maybe pop this radiant tincture, right? Depending on what we draw. I think so. It's like cold snap for 2 block. Sure. Do we have the power demise as well? Kind of worried about this fight, so. Helix Stroke could maybe go in this turn. Helix Stroke hit for 96. Yeah, I guess we did not need Power Potion. I mean, when you get like 8 energy spend and a Helix Drill that's enchanted. Wasn't really expecting all that. Compact Plus. Do not create any statuses, so this only works if the enemy creates statuses. Otherwise, it's just a 7 blocker, which is kind of lame. We just take another loop. I'd like to upgrade one of those loops here, probably. I think better upgrade. Quadcast is pretty good. Capacitor's pretty good. Do we gotta upgrade one of these loops? We just need some, like, actual scaling in the fight. Alright. Like, refract, podcast, I guess? Yeah. Yeah, he's like half HP already. Defend or defend loop. What's the draw pile look like? Got a bunch of block in here. Helix Drill that should just like one-shot them. Just defend. Fortunately, these guys heal the full when they hatch, so yeah. Like zap. Pile Driver could draw the Helix Drill or the Turbo. Let me do that. Can we kill the main guy now? Not quite right, so probably just Glacier. Shockwave is an interesting consideration as well, but... Okay, full block. Helixir should just kill this turn, right? 15 plus 22, yeah. Okay, Testicoil Plus. Some pretty good damage for 0 energy. Right, it comes upgraded. This isn't doing anything Smokestack, so... Gunk Up's kinda lame. Iteration is a consideration, but Testicoil being upgraded I think it's just too big. Taking a punchy damage here. Wait, this guy's brutal after his rework. Do I just strike again or do I quad cast? I think I quad cast. Hopefully we can kill next turn. Delete lightning and such. Okay, do we pop a skill potion here? Glacier is blocking for like 10, but it basically angers him. So I hope we come in for like 27. Barely live if we do that, so. Yeah, like 2 glaciers, I guess. Still taking a huge amount. Hyper Beam. Not the best reward I've ever seen. The opposite of scaling. Just finishes fights sometimes, but we take a white noise. Like some powers are a miss, like certain stash type powers, but most of them are pretty good. Could just be dead here. Does this kill? No, right? So pop the focus potion. Hopefully this kills. I doubt it. Yeah, not even close, huh? It's like 40 damage off. Not that. I swear I dropped a good amount of block cards in that run. So I was drawing none on certain turns. Plus that elite just messed me up. I feel like that elite makes it so you cannot have like skill spam decks at all. Okay, I'm gonna do at least one more run, I think. That one didn't last very long. Bile Holster, Neos Torment, Silken Tress. I think I'm pretty happy with Silken Tress if there's no like Force Shop. Okay, up the middle. This path I'm looking at. Right, and then probably take 2 elites. Technically 3 elites is possible this way. And there would be a late shop if we do that, but even losing the gold, you should have enough gold at that point to be okay. So sure, let's do this. It's either the first or third one, I think, so. Oh, so there's pretty good long-term value as well with the potion slot. I don't know. Yes, Fury is better than it used to be. I mean, that's been updated for like a month or 2 or something, but still, it's not bad here, but this is a bit RNG heavy because the first cardboard has to be decent, otherwise you're forced to either skip or take a very mediocre card just because it replays, so. 4, hopefully that's all we take from this fight. Okay, draw 3 strikes hopefully. Okay, Twin Strike or Stampede. I don't think it's a Havoc. Stampede's kind of goofy to get replay on, because it's not really doing much right now. You'll play like 2 strikes at best. It like lets you play a little defensive, I guess. You could play like 2 or 3 defense in turn with it 2 attacks go off. I think it's just twin strike, right? This thing pretty powerful if you get some strength then with the replay. Even something as simple as like an inflame makes this pretty nutty right now. Go like Slither on Bash maybe. I tend to do if I get this event early. Or just Transformer Strike into Peck. Peck is a little better than Strike typically, I think, because on Ironclad at least, because tend to have strength by the end of the run. I think I'm gonna go Slither. Slither on the Bash also kind of takes like Break as an option, because Break is a 1 cost. You don't really want that having Slither. I think I'll just do this. Also, small consideration that we're facing Phantom. So, being able to hit 3 times, gets 3 Slippery Stacks off is pretty cool. Okay, pretty healthy so far after 2 fights. Uppercut, shrug it off, dismantle. I think this is a pretty obvious uppercut. Especially with the fire before the elite, right? And upgrade this. Take the 1. Better chance we get out of here taking no more that way, right? Okay, he's already dead. Okay, taking 1, that fight's pretty good. Rampage, Stone Armor, Bully. I think we just take a Bully. Like some scaling. Decent damage for 0 energy right now. Stone Armor though, we do have like 0 block in deck outside of this uppercut weakening. How many fires are on this path? Just the 2. We go that way. If you go far right, there's a bunch of fires, but only 2 elites. Yeah, I think I'm kind of convinced the Stone Armor is actually better. Hopefully we can upgrade by the end of the act, but we'll see. Yeah, like... strike middle, uppercut middle. I'm leaning towards. Just take 8. They have the Slippery Stack, so you can't just hit him with the uppercut first. So. I tried Ori calculating right by now, but... Ben defends... Peck left, maybe? Or, actually we can... If you Peck first, it does 5 damage, and this does 10, right? So... actually just kill this guy. For some reason I was doing the math as if I was playing Twin Strike first, but that's just worse. Okay, not bad. Whirlwind, Bloodletting. Bloodletting with the uppercut. Otherwise it's not like amazing. But it's just such a good card in the long run. There's almost no decks where I don't want Bloodletting, so... Or one kind of needs the upgrade. So, sure, we'll take that. Smith the uppercut and head this left path like I planned to. Seems fine. Can we kill the right guy here? Bash, Twin Strike. It's 28, 36, 45. So does it kill with the Strength Potion? I think it does, right? It says like 16 HP. Just double check. 10 plus 40. Yeah, plus this, yeah. Let's do that. Save 16 HP with the potion, even if it's not elite. Seems worth it. Got another potion, not bad. Evil Eye. Evil Eye, we have like no exhausting right now. Don't know about that. Take a Shrug It Off for a Burning Pact though. Burning Pact works pretty well with the Bloodletting. Yeah. I would take a Shrug It Off over nothing there, for sure. We do need to start drafting some blocks soon. Like, Uppercut Stone Armor is not going to cut it for a while. For much longer, I mean. Do we Bloodletting the Stone Armor? Like, saves us 3 HP next turn, maybe? If we don't just split this guy. Doesn't seem worth it, just keep it in the redraw. And then strike one of the little guys. Hopefully someone's like 18. We just strike this guy. We can like bash strike him next turn. We're bash striking one of them. I guess it's better to kill this higher health guy, right? Beat 16. No infections to Burning Pact away is kind of sad, but maybe Burning Pact anyway. Get rid of like a strike. Hopefully don't just draw like 2 infections or something. Okay, we can't kill any of them. Like Twin Strike left. Maybe Peck here, Bloodletting defend. If we do that, we can still Uppercut left next turn, then Stone Armor. Taking 16 though? What the heck? We can kill this right guy next turn. Are we dead? Exactly dead. What the heck? I didn't check the draw, like the draw power or anything, but 5 infections. I think there was only like 8 in the draw power or something. We had like, well, I guess we Burning Pact away a couple cards, but we had like maybe like 12 cards in deck after we Stone Armored and Burning Pact a couple away. I think that's very unlikely. I would be interested if someone did the math on that one. I don't feel like pulling out variable calculator, whatever it's called, to see what the odds were there. I know it's gotta be like less than 10% for sure, because most of our cards were real cards, and we drew 5 infections, so. Sure, let's play silent. File holster, Curse Pearl. Curse Pearl, go here. So what's the rest of the path look like? Got like a fire before an elite. Or you can go to later fire. 2 late elites that way. I think I prefer this path. Right? It's the Ceremonial Beast as the boss. The Curse Pearl looks like a pretty good path actually. 2 late elites. Like 4 fires in the path. Could even decide to go to a fire over, a fight over the fire if it looks looking like cards are more important than upgrades at that point. I think the Cursed Pearl head that way, I guess. Can we afford to defend for 1 here? I don't think so. Ricochet, Predator, Phantom Blades. Phantom Blades for one's kind of weird. So we just take a Predator here. Good damage, good utility. Waffle heals 17 plus the 7 max HP. Then Chaco is pretty nutty on silent though. Especially if you happen to go like a shiv build, of course. So take a skewer. Or just like remove a strike. Lean towards like remove a strike, take a potion. Like a block potion maybe. Pretty good in hallways. Wish we could afford this master strategy, but can't afford the skewer, so let's take a block potion and get out of here. Okay, should be dead here, I hope. Set up the Nunchaku a little bit. Escape plan, Sucker Punch, Precise Cut. Precise Cut is like counter synergy with the Predator, right? Draw a bunch of cards, then Precise Cut's doing like nothing next turn. I think we just take the escape plan. Yep. If we upgrade, what card would it be? Like Leading Strike or Predator? Or Neutralize probably, but... Chain the card with Sown could like go Sown on Escape Plan or Predator maybe? I like Neutralize Survivor is an option for it. I guess depending on the Predator, makes it playable late game as well, because effectively runs 1 energy on an expensive card. I like that. Predator's a lot more playable on the first playthrough now. The first time we played, I mean. Okay. Do we just Predator right double defend? Should have really considered what would happen if we didn't draw that well. Or we could just strike right double defend. Then we just Predator right double defend. Want to get the extra draw for next turn in case he attacks. Okay, should have a guaranteed kill here, I think so. Strike over Leading Strike because it sets up Nunchaku. Strangle, Dagger Spray, Slice. I feel like Strangle kind of synergizes with the deck right now. We're kind of spamming cards right now. But Dagger Spray, we have like no multi-enemy cards right now. Dagger Spray is a pretty good upgrade as well. This is like an okay upgrade. I go this from 2 to 3 on this and 2 more damage. But Dagger Spray, I'm a little less worried about multi-enemies now. So do we just Smith the Dagger Spray and head right? Like worst case scenario, we probably head this way and bail out. But hopefully we go this path, take like 3 elites. That's fine. Okay, the Dagger Spray should do wonders in this fight. When we redraw it soon. After splitting them, I mean. Probably just wasting a Nunchaku here for 4 damage, right? Because we're not likely to really use the energy too well with the... Oh, we activated Nunchaku before that anyway. Doesn't matter. Next turn, if we get like Predator, Dagger Spray, or just Predator in general, could kill this guy with the... Just 1 Predator, right? So... Right now we're taking 4, right? So I think we strike far right in case we don't draw the dagger sprite right. We just draw the predator. Okay, like predator far right, defend. We can kill this right guy this turn. Okay, taking 1 that turn, it's not too bad, and doing like a bunch of AoE damage. Okay, getting out of this fight, taking only a few damage, pretty good. Blade Dance or Infinite Blades? Infinite Blades is pretty bad in Ceremonial Beast, I think. Good Blade Dance. At least Blade Dance we can play on his not, 1 card turns. And, Infinite Blades will just keep stacking up shivs when he gets that 1 card play effect. So, I think we had left here with 2 potions and the fire in between, so. Game piece, not bad. We have no powers right now though, so not doing anything for this for the moment. Can't kill him without playing attack, can we? Like defend, defend. And we take 4 to keep Nunchaku. It doesn't seem worth it. If we had another block card there, I would obviously do that, but redraw a card. Not drawing like at all outside escape plan, so we just take it deflect. Seems fine. Head right and rest. It's -2 instinct. Smithing the skewer seems cool. Smithing the predator because it's enchant seems cool, but I think we need the HP more than anything else. Okay, like 30-40 damage turn 1, it's decent. Taking 10, it's unfortunate. We have to explosive potion here or take 18, so. Dash, but Mentamori. Mentamori does like nothing right now. Basically just like a 9 damage card. So take a dash or a Noxious Fumes. Noxious Fumes is sort of scaling for the boss, but it's very sad scaling. Take a dash. Not thrilled by it, but I also didn't comment on the ornamental fan, but that's kind of huge for the kind of deck we're building right now. Chaku a little bit better. We killing 2 attacks, so. Piercing Whale, Reflex, Hand Trick. Hand Trick, 7 block, but other than that, it's not really doing too much. Take a Piercing Whale here, seems fine. Ego Pillow. Does that mean we rest here? Because I was kind of leaning towards like Smithing Predator or Skewer. Even Dash is an okay upgrade. But resting maybe means we could save a potion or 2. Probably pop Power Potion turn 1 even if I rest, but should also just hopefully guarantee we don't die here with 67 HP. That'd be accuracy, right? Got the Blade Dance. I didn't get the Leading Strike yet, so Leading Strike makes it worth it, I think. Well, plans. There's really nothing that important to hold on to, I feel like. I guess Escape Plan, Dash, Piercing Well, Deflect, a little bit, but. Do we even strike here or just wasting the Chaku? Tap Tuning Fork and probably don't even play the strike. I think I'd rather have the energy next turn. No reason to weak potion yet. Now I should probably weak potion, right? Is it needed? We have so much HP as a buffer. Probably not then. Okay, we can get below 160 here, so it's stunned. Okay, we got the, what's the effect called? Ringing. Neutralize blocks for 5, I think. Definitely not deflect, definitely not strike, so it's neutralize or defend. I think this blocks for 5, right? So. Not really won't waste a potion, so. Advance the Tuning Fork a little bit there. I thought the potion here. Dash, blocks for a bunch, but I'm a little bit worried about this fight. .24 damage, or basically 21 damage versus block for 8, I think. Give me the block for 8. If we do this, he goes down to 13. He's nearly dead already with Dare Spray, but I'll try to save some HP. I don't know if that was too greedy of a play. Was it too greedy? Yeah, seems like it, huh? So I guess the right play was the Skewer there, and then he survived with 1 HP. Well, I actually died at 67. If I double defended that, was there with a Tuning Fork? Playing a little quick because I'm getting a little frustrated, so. Okay, I'm gonna end stream there. I'll catch you guys later. I might stream later tonight, let's see. And see if there's somebody to raid. No, I'm just gonna end stream here, I guess. I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for tuning in, anybody who tuned in, so. And, have a good one.